You are a giver. You're a good-hearted person who really does want to support other people, serve other people, and you feel this massive call on your life to be of service to as many people as you can find. Hey, I'm Rosemary Nonny. I am the Prosperity Minister. I support you in regaining your confidence, your self-confidence, in leaving behind the pain and the limiting beliefs of the past, and in rising victorious in your true design life of freedom, of financial abundance, of fulfillment, and a love-drenched life. These things are your divine right if you're willing to claim them, because they take claiming, because we're immersed in a society and an environment generally that points us away from these things. So if you're going to claim them, it's going to be a very deliberate decision on your part to claim these things. But yeah, you're a giver. You're a good-hearted person that never says no. There's a part of you sometimes that does feel quite resentful about this, but you don't actually like to admit that, and maybe you're not even completely aware that there's a sense of resentment inside of you because your stuff, the things you would like to do with your life, are being put aside in favor of everybody else's, or no, they're being put aside and you're favoring everybody else's agenda. You're trying to support everybody else, but your stuff, the things you would really like to do, are not getting done. And yeah, so there is that little sense of, I'm spending all this time helping everybody else. What of me? But you don't give attention to that because you're a giver. You're a good-hearted person, always putting other people before yourself. You don't know how to say no. The other side of it is that when you need help, there ain't no one there. Nobody really even notices that you need help, and you might even ask for help, but they just assume that you're okay. They just assume that you have it handled. They just assume that, you're fine on your own. And for the most part, you allow them to keep thinking that because you're invested, though you don't know it, you're very invested in being the person who is you're the leader. You're the one that everybody looks to. You're the one that always helps other people. And you're quite invested in that. There's a part of you that needs to be needed. You don't always know that this is happening though. So you're not doing this intentionally. You're not trying to be needed. No, but you're available, always available. Except it's almost like you can't do enough. It feels as if there's always something that you need to be doing for somebody else. You need to be helping. You need to be serving them. You need to be trying. And I can tell you this, honey, that the reason why you feel that urge, not that there's anything wrong with giving, okay? I'm not saying that giving, there's anything wrong with it, but there's two kinds of energies that you can give from. There's almost a desperation to support people, to be the savior of the world, to be the hero, nothing that you're conscious of thinking, okay? And then there's the out of an overflow. So you're filled up with love because your connection with the divine is strong and steady. You get this overflow of love, which you then overflow into other people's lives. That is a completely healthy way of doing it. But for a lot of people, you end up doing it from a place of, I don't even have enough for myself, and yet I'm trying to give to everybody else on the planet. And as I was saying, in terms of that cry inside of your heart that feels as if there's always something that needs to be done and you really need to be the one sorting it out. And Rosemary, you just don't understand. These people need me. This person needs me. No. I can tell you right now that actually that cry inside of you is your inner child screaming out to you to pay attention. When last did you really pay attention to yourself? When last did you make yourself your own priority? When last did your vision get really looked at? And when last did you have fun? When last did you really, really just be truly happy being still and on your own for a bit? When last were you on your own? I know it looks as though you're always doing stuff for everybody else, but actually, honey, I'll be very blunt with you. You're doing most of that for yourself. Nothing wrong with that, except you're not admitting it. And because you're not admitting it, you're not able to heal the parts of you that need healing. The inner child within you, the divine feminine within you, well, not the divine feminine, the inner feminine, that feels quite separated from the divine within you, needs healing. But you're so busy trying to help everybody else sort their stuff out that you're not paying attention to you. And this resonates with you because you feel that urgency to help. You also feel a little bit of resentment that nobody's ever there for you. It's like you always have to do everything. If you don't do it, then nobody will. Not strictly true. Most of the time, you don't actually leave room for anybody else to do anything because you are very invested in being the one that sorts out everybody, that is the answer to everybody's issues. Again, you don't do this consciously, but it's because there's a part of you that needs healing. Maybe you were told that it was always better to give and give and give and give. In fact, you were brought up giving. Now you don't know how to receive. Now you don't know how to allow anybody else to support you. You need to change that, my love. If you are going to live to the fullness of your potential, if you are going to experience life in all its fullness, if you are going to be able to actually live out the mandate, the vision on your life, the real true vision, not the forced vision that you're just trying to kind of fit into your life, even though you feel kind of empty. No, the fulfilling vision on your life. If you're going to live that, you need to heal. You need to free yourself from this inability to, set boundaries and say no to people. Are you willing to really step into more prosperity? Because even the service that you can deliver on the world is being hindered by you living in this crazy space of, I'm going to be the savior of the world and help everybody and blah, 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 and all of that stuff, instead of actually paying attention to you. Honey, you deserve your own affection and your own attention, but you're spending it all around everywhere, spreading your energy everywhere. There ain't nothing for you. And you might tell yourself that it's good. I'm being good. That's the way. No, it's not true. It's not true. There's so much more available to you if you will allow yourself to truly pay attention to what is going on within you and heal. You do have a vision to fulfill. There are people that you are called to serve, absolutely. But you're not going to find them doing things this way. Honey, you are invited to come and do life with me in the Deliberate Millionaires. It's an incubator for driven spiritual people who are determined to regain their confidence to prosper, who are determined to leave behind the pain and, limiting beliefs of the past, who are determined to no longer be stifled by self-doubt or by crazy, weird relationship issues that, and other people's drama and nonsense. You know you're born for something more than that. You are meant for so much more than this. Are you willing to step into that new life? Are you willing to do the healing work? Are you willing to immerse yourself in a whole different way of thinking and being that enables you to step into your true design? Are you willing, honey? If you are, there's a link around this video. Go over, read through the page. You will know if it's right for you. And if it's right for you, because you'll feel the resonance in your heart as you read through it, you're thinking, oh, this is me. It's because the divine has led you here to listen to this video, to then go and listen to that, to go and read through that page, and then to join in. Come and do life with me. Come and take part in the weekly calls where you'll be empowered, where you'll be healed, where you will get the opportunity to be individually coached. Come and take part in when I say the weekly calls, actually the weekly live streams. Come and take part in the, in the Abundance Library, full of programs that will support you in building more empowering relationships. And even during the Empower Experience, we're going to be looking at various topics each week, around relationships, around wealth, those particular two areas. And as I say, the Abundance Library, you'll also get access to the Abundance Library boot camps. So every day in your email inbox, there'll be a little task for you to do around money, around relationships, around health, around your work. If you want to start some kind of side hustle, whatever, that covers that. There's all kinds of different things to build up your confidence, to help you to tap back into the source of your power, which is the divine, okay? All of that stuff is covered. And then there's the group where you come do life with me and with a select group of other deliberate millionaires who are all on the same path to peace and plenty. Come and join us. You already know if this is right for you. So come and join us. This isn't some short-term course or something that you're going to click a button and everything is going to be perfect. No, it's taking you time to get here. It's going to take you some deliberate time and consistency, and not nowhere near as long as it took you to get here. That's for sure, because you got here passively. You're going to get very deliberate. And in going through especially the Abundance Library, which is actually a 12-month program, you go over that. Before you get to the end of the 12 months, you'll look at your life and think, oh my gosh, I never used to think this way. I never used to act this way. Look at these things that I'm doing now. Look, wow, because it's elevated your thinking, because it's elevated your energy, you'll suddenly start to see opportunities that you are not seeing right now. You're so caught up in everybody else's agenda, you can't see them. You can't see the prosperous opportunities in your current existence. And again, you're meant for so much more than that. You are meant to thrive. You're meant to prosper, truly prosper. But you are the one that gets to choose. You are the one with all of the choices. The Deliberate Millionaires is there to support you in choosing to prosper. Come join us. The link is around this video, and I would love it if you would share this video with somebody else, because there are other people that need to hear it, and I'm on a mission to reach at least 334,000 spirit-driven souls who are determined to leave their dent on this planet, who are determined to start new generational lines of wealth, who are determined to live to the fullness of their potential. I know it's you, so come join us and share it with somebody else. Much amazing love. Come join us, okay? I'll see you in group.